So did you hear before about Czech Republic or Hip Hop Camp?
I haven't heard of Hip Hop Kemp prior to me doing this, being a part of this event, but I've heard of the Czech Republic. Yeah,
What have you heard?
I heard a story about a band that came out here. I heard it on the radio, and a guy crowd surfed and he killed somebody, but they didn't die till a few days later. And then I guess the next year when the guy came out here to perform again, the police arrested him and they put him in prison. And
So that's what drew you?
so I have a, yeah. So when and it's crazy because I was talking to my sister about it was just 3 weeks ago. Because I didn't know I didn't know I was coming to the Czech Republic, and I heard that story on the radio with my sister. And she's like, "Wow," and I'm like, "Yeah, man, I don't know. I'd be scared to ever go over there." And then I found out it was here. I was like, "Oh shit! Like, this is yeah. It's but I'm not scared though. It's a normal freaking place. Yeah.
So are you gonna do some stage diving?
Of course I am.
So you've performed in Europe
Yeah.
before, and a lot of American artists say that European audience is kind of more appreciative. What's your feeling on that?
I agree because they also like look into artists like myself because I'm not mainstream or anything. So the fact that they know my music and they've gone out of their way to find me, because you actually have to go out of your way to find an artist like me. And the fact that they've done that and learned my songs, it just says a lot more. Because in America, I mean, there's a lot of fans in America who like my stuff too, but yeah, they really do appreciate it out here. And the fact that like I feel like American artists are not out here as often as they're like touring in America, so they appreciate it.
What's on your bookshelves?
My bookshelves? I don't have any bookshelves.
You don't?
I mean, I have shelves with like, I mean, yeah, I don't really have bookshelves. No bookshelves. I have no books in my house. Yeah, I have no. I just bought a house, so I'm still
Okay,
building it.
that's a good
I'm a
news.
new, yeah.
I guess. One hip hop not related question. Last Monday there was the murder in the first episode that ended with you guys pulling the guns on each other.
Saw that. Oh yeah.
Does your character survive?
Yeah. Well, what's the date today? Well, yeah, my character survives. Yes. My character.
It's like, damn, they always just. Shh, I'm gonna ask that question. Yeah, well, that's tactics, you know. So how did you even end up on the show?
The one of the writers of the show, he was a fan of my music, so he posted something online saying, "Does anybody know how to find Hopsin? If you can find Hopsin, have him email me." And somebody found me and wrote me on Instagram and said, "Hey, this production company is looking for you. It will be a big look for you. You should respond to them." And then I responded, and they called me in for an audition the next day, and then I got it, and I was a part of the show the next week, and they threw me right in.
I was just watching it and I'm like, I know that voice. Like, really? So do you think about like doing more acting? Is there something?
Definitely, I will be involved in more acting. I don't have anything lined up at the moment, but there will be stuff that I'm involved in for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I heard that you're gonna sign a distribution deal.
Oh, we already signed a distribution deal. Yeah, with Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what's your definition of underground? Because you know, for some strict like orthodox underground artists, that would be something like a sellout almost.
Distribution is just putting the product out. They just put the product out for me and put it in stores. So I just wanted my album in stores. That's all they're doing. There's nothing else. Everything is still the same. So
No compromising.
no. So everything, yeah. So I mean, I don't know if you get the term underground. I don't want to label what it is. I don't know. I'm just Hopsin. If you like Hopsin, you just like Hopsin. You know, I don't see a reason for any fans to know the business of what's going on behind me because they're not gonna provide. I mean, they provide money to pay like. They provide the money to make me where I'm at, but at the same time, they're not doing the business deals for me. They're not coming with like, hey, you should do this. This is a great opportunity. They're just supporting the music as they should do, and yeah. So I don't really want to say like I'm definitely not mainstream, but I don't want to underground. I don't know. I'm just Hopsin, just an artist, and I have the deals that I have set up behind me, and that's just what it is.
Do you remember the first time that you heard of hip hop? Like, was there a specific story that, oh, this is hip hop, I want to do that? Like,
I've been hearing hip hop my whole life because in America it's just the moment you're born, and I have two brothers who've been playing it all forever, so I couldn't tell you the first time I heard it. I fell in love with it like around like, or what was it, 1999 or something. That's when I really fell in love with it and decided that I really wanted to pursue or just start doing it, and not pursue it, but just it was a hobby. And but then over a couple years, I got heavily into it, and then I just came up with the rap name and never stopped since then. Yo, what up? This is Hopsin with Fong Volume, giving a shout out to Hip Hop Kemp. Thanks for having me.